Well, as usual, thank you all for being here, and you know how I feel about that, how important it is to grow our game. So thank you for your coverage and for making the sacrifice to stay late tonight. I'm just really proud. I'm proud of our team. You know, they execute. I think I was more nervous than them. Even today at shoot around, I went to Jordan. I was like, "Are we tight? I mean, you seemed a little tight." And I think in hindsight, I was a little tight. And so I think we've been talking a lot about we're not born for this, we're built for this. And I think there was just an ease about them because of the hard work and the habits that they had formed. And we always say that the work done in the dark is what gets revealed in the light. And we've just talked the whole week that you have prepared for this, you've built for this. And all their hard work paid off. Shannon told them before the game, this game isn't won tonight. This was won in August when we went to Australia and trained. It was won in the conditioning in September. It was won when we didn't feel like going one more sprint or doing one more thing or going beyond in one more thing. And she's absolutely right. So couldn't be more proud of our team. I love the way that we passed the basketball, shared it, and really made each other better. I challenged them to pour everything out, everything they have, but not only that, to pour with, that to be linked together. That it's usually not the more talented team that wins in the NCAA tournament. It's the closer team. It's the one who does things together, who makes plays for each other. And I thought we made the plays for each other.
Questions for Jordan. I know your pet peeve is the rebounds. They got you by one, so we can deal with that. But very impressive with two things. The turnovers that you guys only had 9, but the assists of 23. Can you talk to us about that? That was amazing. Stat. Go on and tell that assist also.
Thank you. I just felt like as a team we wanted to share the ball. We got not good shots, but we got great shots on offense. And, for me, having 11 assists, that's just my job. I was looking for my teammates early on, and my teammates were confident. And, they were knocking down the shots. As you can see, Carrie went 7 for 10 from the three-point line. I'm very proud of her. But my teammates, they stepped up, and they made shots. So I thought we did an excellent job of executing in the half-court sets. But, yeah, we just wanted to share the ball, and we took time, we took patience. We knew they were going to try and pressure us in the second half to get us turning over the ball. But I thought we did a good job of taking care of it.
Carrie, I think it was your third three-point shot, and you just turned around. You were like, "Rah!" Can you speak to your mentality and the mentality of the team coming into this game?
I usually try not to show that much excitement, but I was just pretty pumped up. It's to be able to play in the Sweet 16. It's our last game. It's my last game in Poly. I was just really excited, and my teammates did a great job of finding me, and we're really what's the word? Not selfish, but unselfish,
Selfless.
selfless team. Mm-hmm. So it was fun.
Have you ever shot that high before? Like, you ever shot that hot shooting?
I don't think.
Yes, she has.
Yes, she has. Yes. First time I went and watched her in an AAU game, she was 7 for 9 from the three-point line in the first half. So I was like, sign her up.
Yeah, so I would say in high school, I've had some games where I was hot. I've had a few games in college, but that was a lot of fun right there.
Would you say your hottest college game?
Probably, yeah, I'd say hottest college game.
Jordan, now that the matchup is set, can you talk about your thoughts of playing on Saturday?
There's a reason why they're the number 1 team in the country. They execute pretty well. They're a really good basketball team. But at the moment, we're focused on us and what we can do to get better and what we can do to grow as a team. I think that's what we're focused on right now. Is just us.
Carrie, same thing. Now you guys can actually talk about what's next.
Yeah, super excited. Obviously, we really respect them. They're a great team. They've been for multiple years, but any given night, someone can win. So I think we're just going in, we're going to give all we have, and we have an opportunity to win.
Jordan, what happened with your cut here, and did the bleeding scare you at all at any point?
We were going to trap Knox, and I tried to get the ball, and she ran into my head. And
Did you run into her head?
We both ran into each other. And I saw that I was bleeding, but it didn't really scare me because it wasn't bleeding like a lot. So I wasn't really, worried about it. And then, Mark, our trainer, he took really good care of me. So I wasn't very concerned about it.
Carrie, from the outside, these two first and second round game, you guys routed your opponents. Do you feel like there's anything that wasn't clicking, or do you feel like you guys played the best you could?
I think we gave everything we had. I think our effort was phenomenal. I think something that we could still grow in is our defensive rebounding. You know, we talked about that. We still lost in the battle of the boards, and that's something we need to take care of going into UConn. But I think if we can continue to give the type of effort we've given the last 2 games, it could be a lot of fun.
You know, I agree with Corver. That's the one thing we need to work on is defensive rebounding and also having the little mental lapses on defense as well when, you know, they start to go on their little run and, you know, we get a little tired and a little fatigued. I think that's something we need to grow in. And on the offensive end is executing down the stretch. Even though we're up by however many points, we still need to learn how to execute and find good shots no matter what the score is.
Are you saying talk about it?
Yeah, just saying, what did that mean to you?
What would that mean to me? Okay, I missed
When you
that.
got subbed back out, obviously,
Yeah, it meant a lot. It's been really cool to play here at UCLA for 5 years, and just the support from the fans, support from my family. It's just really cool. I appreciate it, Coach did.
and Corey, you put her back in there, obviously, she did that hustle play.
Well, she makes a hustle play all the time. I mean, that's what Carrie Corver does, is she brings her heart and soul to everything. And our culture reflects that, and I just, you know, I couldn't be prouder of her as a basketball player, but I'm even more proud of her as a human being and as a teammate and as someone who believed in our mission before there was much to show for it. So I'm just incredibly grateful to have been a part of her college experience, and I feel like I'm the luckiest coach around. I put her in. I didn't want to tell her this, but I was trying to get her one more 3, but we couldn't get the defensive rebound, so we couldn't go on offense. So I tried to get her in on that sideline play just to get her one more look at it, and we weren't able to get it for her. But you know, it ended up working out because I really wanted to bring her and Nicole and Dom out one more time so they could be appreciated by our fans and that they could say thank you as well.
Coach, talk about 2 questions. Talk about playing in UConn, and then also talk about both teams, the men and the women, in the Sweet 16.
Well, let me do that in reverse order. It's really fun. I got a text from the wives of our men's coaches before the game today, from all 4 of the men's coaches. They have been incredibly supportive. Some of their guys in the middle of final exams, they got back late last night, came to the game. It's really fun to you know, just play in a really supportive environment where they're really rooting for us and we're really rooting for them. And it's been a really collaborative relationship, and I'm very grateful for that. So, you know, it's a compliment to both programs, to our administration, to all the people that have facilitated us being able to compete at the highest levels. And I'm really excited for our guys. I mean, I arranged everything. We were having a team meal last night, but we had to have a pickup at a certain time so we could get back at a certain time so we could all watch the men's game at a certain time. Because, you know, we're with them and for them always, and very appreciative of their support of us. In terms of playing UConn, we're playing in the Sweet 16, and I think that has to be really delineated because I think so many people go, oh my gosh, we're playing UConn. Well, we're playing in a Sweet 16 game, and every week all year long we've said, what did last weekend teach us? What do we need to get better on, and how do we have a growth mindset this week to be our best going into whatever our next game is? And I think it's really important that we keep that focus. That, you know, what do we do well? How do we play to our strengths? What did we learn from this weekend? What are the couple of tweaks that we can make so that we play closest to our potential? And I think the mental framework is the most important thing going into this next game. And obviously, UConn has our respect. And they're going to be playing here in Pauley Pavilion, I think the 3rd game of the year next year. They're a great team. I've gone back and I've brought our whole staff back, I think on 3 different occasions, and I've watched their practices. So they obviously have our respect, but my team has my respect. And I need to lead them the same way that we've done it all year long. And that focus is going to be on how do we need to grow? How do we play to our best given the opponent we have next? And we're going to play in a Sweet 16. We're not just going to play UConn.
UCLA,